Hello and welcome to season 2022 of the Capsule Cast. We are in preseason week 1. I am your host Destiny and I'm here with my two co-hosts, Anthony, say hello,
Hello.
and uh no, my other co-host turned commentator for most of the season, DoorGuard.
I'll be there a lot. You'll hear me a lot.
You indeed will, but shall we get started with this
No,
I get
Well,
wow.
we have
damn.
special guests this week.
Oh,
Wow.
well,
Wow.
actually,
Damn.
Toshiro back at
Okay.
it
You
again
know
okay,
what?
I
You know
did.
with the
what?
Krispy
I'm going.
Kreme.
I'm going to take my leave. All right. Bye.
Wow.
Uh,
Coward.
okay, Tosh, I asked you. You didn't say anything. Your fault. You didn't tell me nothing. But yeah, okay. Tosh, say hi. Coach of Regrets.
It's not
Man that
right.
man that can legitimately get me fired. I guess.
Basically, you're on thin ice.
We got Donut to hold your back. We're fine.
Please.
But
Please.
I guess with that, shall we get started?
I
I feel
guess.
disrespected.
Uh, don't worry, you'll feel respected when we get your match. Alright, so
Depends on what you say on my
Yeah.
match.
here we have match 1, Royals versus Cold Kingdom. I think this was a very good match.
Titans of the league, obviously.
And as you can see, Royals were our 2021 champions.
Mm-hmm.
So we did not do a cast for the last part of the last season. On, I mean, I don't really have much to say about this match other than
What is there to say? There
Uh,
was cold. There were Royals. No, I mean there was I highly recommend if for some reason you're listening to this but haven't watched because as you may notice there's been a lot of character swaps going on. I think that's the biggest thing to note is Cold basically running just form swaps on their team, but Royals have pulled out a lot of different stuff. I think it's quite notable. King Vegeta. And King Vegeta actually had a pretty alright week, surprisingly enough, which is probably going to piss Kaiju off because they gave him over because they felt they couldn't make him work. And then you look at his stats for this week, and he pulling an Android Super 17. You know what I'm saying? You got that electric hell sphere coming out. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
and
Of
then
course.
another big change is that with FA's out, you can see that Tambourine is on the lineup here as well, who uh also did
Not a
a
trade.
very
Not a trade.
not a
Free
trade,
agent.
yeah, free agent. Uh, and he also had a very impressive week with a nice 74,000.
Yeah, I mean, I think people mostly made fun. You guys are allowed to talk, by the way. I don't know why you're so fucking
Hey,
quiet.
I'm trying. I
All
love
right.
your voices. I'm coming in with the Anthony fact of the week. Okay. Look, every
Well,
character that did
we
above 50k damage has the most drip. Fact check me if I'm wrong.
I,
That's all
I
I'm
I
saying.
I don't know. I don't think King Colt has some drip.
But
Have you seen
Tambourine's
him?
like shirtless. How's he have drip?
Bro, that pants, that's Gucci. You don't
That's
even know where that's from.
Gucci?
That's Gucci. You don't even know where that's from.
Now
You
King,
don't
but I think King Vegeta rocking the King drip a little bit more. But
look at that chain, dude. That's king chain right there.
Well, I think it's just, so Tambourine got dropped for those that don't know. So
mhm.
it's not he got picked up as a free agent. So for now, Tambourine's a free agent, got picked up by Royals. Will we see him in the season?
I hope so.
Maybe if King Vegeta's doing well, it's hard to say because who's their other weak character? Like Meta Cooler?
I guess technically, yeah, meta.
Medically, even though he's been like a good averaging character for them so far.
Lord Slug might get the drop. Honestly, two
Oh, I
Namekians
forgot
on
about
one
Slug.
team.
What? Yeah, Slug's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
spammer, but so there's a chance that
It,
he could be the one that bites the
or
dust just due to harder roll.
or if push comes to shove and something incredible happens, Majin Vegeta might be on that list.
No, there's that
It,
character's banned from TOP for a reason. I'm not gonna.
They may do that just to mess with people.
they
Or
may do
just
that
because
when
of
they're
rules.
locked in.
If
I
they're a
gotta.
team that goes like 13 and 2, sure.
Yeah.
But anyway, I guess
But
oh,
Cold
yeah.
got kind of shafted this week, unfortunately. Feel a little bad. I think the final form coolers looked really good outside of this exact match.
Yeah, this
Testing, I think Tosh could tell you, he's looked very strong and quite scary.
He is utter bullshit.
and even Zarbon, like Zarbon's been looking quite good in testing. Just had a bad week with some bad matchups like 8 Kings Gia.
Honestly, I really thought that they would have went with Monster Zarbon because they had him looking real good and everything. But I guess base just looked better, at least for what they're
I
probably
think
going
base gives them more options because when
Mhm.
you go monster, you're pretty much locked into like a melee character, right?
Melee
'Cause,
grab
like,
for. Yeah,
spam.
but he can still revert back if he wants to. I know that's rare, but it's still a possibility.
But
I respect Cold for trying new
Yeah.
forms this season. Not a
Oh,
lot of
I
teams
mean,
are willing to do that.
I don't know if
Yeah.
the build they have him on is going to be the build they end up doing. Is all.
Mhm.
True.
I definitely don't know if they're going to stick with what they got because I think it's quite ambitious with this defense build and it's been not pulling out quite yet. But
Mhm.
it is preseason, so none of these builds are technically final by any regard. So
I gotta say though, King Vegeta really did surprise me. I did the stat, or I do the stats now for Royals, and I'm just like, I listened to the stream and it was like, oh, he only did like maybe around 60, maybe 70K, and I think you and Jay was talking about it. I'm like, okay, and I look at it and I'm like, this man hit over 80K. Wait, he did 12 B2s and he hit 7 out of them. So they got something working for him. I was not expecting King Vegeta to kind of pop off as he did. And just goes to show, if he threw out 2 ultimates. One of those hit, he would have won the league. So,
And another thing that should be mentioned is if you somehow didn't watch the stream, was watching this first, no idea how. Every team, or almost every team, have varying new banners, unlike last year.
Yes.
What's your
Banners
guys,
are lit.
at least out of these two right now, what's your opinion on the banners?
well, obviously Royals went completely different, which just makes it much more enjoyable to look at. It's not. I
Mhm.
don't think anything's wrong with Cold, but it was just form swaps. Like
Yeah.
I think it's the same characters in the same spots. It's just
basically,
different because they have all the same characters. So
the right side has completely changed, while the middle to the left is completely gone.
Yeah, but that any closing thoughts, or shall we move?
I mean, it'll be interesting because obviously Cold probably came out with a stronger lineup, but struggled. Whereas what's it called? Royals, they didn't even have Majin GG in there, and Deborah didn't have to
Yeah.
do anything.
Nor
So
nor did they have Slug, which is
yeah, but I think that he's a little less notable.
yeah, still.
Slug
I'll
is
throw
a
shade
big
on
green
Slug.
target. Yeah, dude.
I guess the only thing I gotta say is, Spoofy X-Men, stop being a coward and bring in Goldo, your free agent. That's where where your true power is.
Well,
That's
unfortunately,
Sadly,
Raditz is their free agent, so
sadly, yeah, not their free agent this year.
Wait, I'm sorry.
wow,
I'm
the
thinking-
staff doesn't even know
I'm
every
thinking-
team free
Okay,
agent.
Goldo is on a
Crazy.
team, right? No, did he not
No.
get picked
No.
up this year?
No,
He was
no,
picked
no.
up last year, but I don't think he
He
was picked
was.
up
Hey,
this
I
year.
was thinking because
Yeah, he was-
when I went against Cold a lot in testing, they had Goldo. Who did they
He-
pick up again?
They picked up
Raditz.
Rad.
Oh yeah, and Raditz has looked decent.
That, yeah,
Mhm.
yes.
So
He's
the
actually stronger than
likelihood of
Cyberman.
seeing
Hon-
Raditz is
Honestly,
quite
we
likely.
might see Raditz over Zarbon this season, depending on what happens.
Well, yeah, that's what's so interesting about being preseason. There are no sets. None of
Yeah.
these. This doesn't lock. They can run the exact same team this next season if they want to. So it'll just be do they.
As a
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, that's pretty much all I got for this match.
Yes,
Same.
I'm good as well.
All right, then let's move on to match 2 here. I bet Tosh's favorite match. Please don't mind the Go Tanks in the middle. We don't talk about that.
Go Tanks. That's Go Tanks.
Who-
That
Who is that
Damn,
character?
man, he got some new drip, and also looks exactly like Gohan.
Yeah, he's getting his head spin.
I feel
Or-
it's completely biased.
So the cinema reject himself, Turles. due to no fault of Destiny's.
He's
Showing
not
off.
my reject, not mine. But yeah, I've honestly some of my favorite points of this match is of course Turles, my boy, my man. Kaiju promised to take care of him, and indeed they did. Nice 54,000. Showing up really. Almost hit an ult on Aurelia to kill, but Aurelia dodged. But
Bardock's
Here's a
still being
question.
a monster without his healing. He was on a 5-point build.
Anthony, can you predict what short is probably going to come from this match?
or can you predict the reason why Vegeta is 7,000 damage?
Listen, I have a hard time gassing up Rugrats, but you know what? I'll do it this once. They picked Kami's Lookout. It's a nice little map for a certain ultimate that Mr. Gotenks here can spam and hit accurately, his Ghost Attack. And he
Okay.
shredded
Spam,
Vegeta.
yes. Accurately, no. That
I mean,
does not even go with. That's not even.
this
a way
season
to
it's one of
describe
one,
that.
so it's pretty accurate to me.
Actually, I'm also pretty sure from testing, a lot of specifically that type of ult has hit on your map, whether it be on you guys or on the enemy team.
You
I
know,
think that
Rugrats
was
are good
right.
sometimes, you know. Unfortunately, they still caught the L, so, you know, can't do much about that, but they look good this week, you know.
It was still a close match regardless. It was only less than a bar at the end.
Mm-hmm. Especially
Says
surprising.
begrudgingly.
Shut up.
But looking
No.
at this, we can see some changes. At least, you know, looking at the banners, we can see some changes with the teams here. Kaiju.
Yeah, the most interesting part of the match, obviously.
The banner.
to be fair, you think that's half the reason people watch the week one stream? See some glorious
Oh, yeah.
banners.
Commentary and
We'll
banners.
get to
that's
a
about
not
it.
glorious one later, but still. Yeah. As we know, Turles was dropped by Cinema to now Kaiju has him, but also Pilaf is on Kaiju. Considering that
The
King
big
Vegeta,
bench warmer himself.
considering King Vegeta was on Royals, as you saw last match, and I believe their FA is Adult Gohan, correct?
Yep. You
For
are right.
Kaiju?
Yeah, for Kaiju.
Yeah, they got the broski himself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're just a big family in Kaiju. You know, Don Toretto's proud. I would like to make mention to Rugrats banner. Frieza, what are you doing in the back there, buddy? Look a little sus, my friend. Calm down.
Frieza honorary member.
Uh,
He's a Rugrat.
I don't like how he's in the shadows, looking at all these children. Okay, it's kind of messed up.
He's even in the shadows behind Gotenks. He's more in the shadows.
It's disturbing to say the least.
And also we got Pan.
Uh,
Don't know who y'all
hey,
will
where's-
see Pan.
Where's your
It's like
where's
your new favorite character, Blue Shirt Pan all season, right? Never gonna put her on
Wait,
the FA
wait,
bench.
Tosh.
100% prediction.
Yes.
what happened to your water boy, the one that works underwater?
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
they didn't get a
Well,
water map.
Myself and my team. Personally, for me, I just got tired of building for him, and I wanted someone new. And
Yeah,
Yeah,
can't have that
and-
much power.
but-
You know,
but
that'd be like
honestly-
androids getting Jiro.
that was
Yeah.
that was at the beginning of the off season, but the majority of my team wanted to go for Pan, so pretty much just a vote for it, and we went for her. We got something working for her, but I don't know. We may see her. May
Alright,
not.
I wish you luck.
but
But
you know, I think
And I think things to note from this is like Kaiju did, like Bardock did pretty decent despite
Yes.
having a 5-point build.
That's
So
also
if they
Yeah.
figure out what they need to do to fix
wait,
that,
what made his build 5 points?
they had
He
3
had a-
hit days.
Three didn't
Ah.
do so.
Also, honestly, like no fault to Vegeta for taking a really just high-powered ult.
He went against Aurelia, took out Aurelia. Gotenks comes back in, and
Yeah, for those that don't know,
just
we nerfed
destroys
Aurelia.
him.
She only has 10k HP max now.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's still
And she's-
hit
and
around
she-
almost
and-
60K. But nah,
That's the upside and downside. You got a 10,000 health character, but depends on the character whether they perform well.
I just gotta say, even though Gotenks didn't do everything that we wanted, it was still fine to see when he did work, he shredded through Kaiju pretty handily. At least Vegeta, and then he started working on that before he did. So it's something.
But honestly, I think Kaiju is like one of the scariest teams this season. At least in my opinion.
I think they have the potential to be scary, but whether they are or not is to be seen.
South Kai, Goat Kai, you can't help it. All the good teams are in South Kai this season, so I feel
That's
bad
why
for the
they're in
rest.
South Kai, right, Tosh?
Yeah.
All right,
but
we'll get to your teams.
I won.
Oh, is that what that says?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Did you guys? I think you guys lost.
Oh, Luke, we're about to get into it. Let's go.
You didn't have Jirogo Elite,
But-
so.
yeah, shall we get moving?
Yeah, let's move on. So Android
I'm
16,
excited.
best melee character in the league, 8K, Cell, Super Perfect Cell. Didn't take Semi because that would be fun. Went with Super Perfect. 18K, all to Maju, who's apparently a bad character. So I just want to look at what Android's got this season and what they apparently don't bring, which is anybody who can punch.
They got the spam going on.
Tosh, what did you notice about these guys? They're really strong, right? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Probably not.
Honestly, I think I was driving during this match. I just
Oh,
heard.
I mean, it is
the
an
crap that
Android
was
match
going on.
after all.
Now, I honestly, like, y'all androids, y'all can spam, but y'all can't punch a fly.
Yeah,
Are
bro.
y'all done?
I thought
are you
you've
done?
been. I thought you've picked 16, bro. What's going on?
Are you guys done? Are you all done?
Remember, Anthony. Remember, don't try to come for me. I said nothing about your team. I said I was driving during your match, so
Okay.
I didn't
I'm
see.
guessing
He
my,
has an excuse, an alibi. Nothing that can be proven though in a court of law, but an alibi nonetheless. But only for this literal moment in time.
Only for this one match.
I mean, to be fair, you guys did win.
Yes.
But also, to be fair, RW only had 3 members.
Okay. Are you all finished? Okay, it's my turn. Okay.
All right, so on the next match,
Ladies and gentlemen watching this podcast right now, I would like to put DBZ League on notice. Androids are back. The blaspheme that my co-hosts have spoken, irrefutable.
the
It's
truth we have brought upon the
disgusting,
world.
churlish, and downright horrifying to my
Churlish.
ears.
So
Okay, churlish. Yeah. Okay, look
Wait.
at the screen right now. Who do you see?
wait, where's your best member, Super 17?
Yeah, we're Super
look at
17.
this
There's
screen.
no
What do you
electric
see?
hell spheres. Put
This
Savior
is
on him. You won't.
This is a question. It's Android 19. Why? Because he is our clown prince. Okay? Yes, Maju did good. He takes steroids. Of course he's gonna do good. Okay? But when the chips are down and it all comes round and round, Androids 15-0, we're never losing. That's all.
Well, honestly, you could have brought out a certain someone in this match to show Resurrected Warriors how it's done, but
Our whole squad is
didn't want
good.
to do
Okay?
that.
Our whole squad is
Huh.
good. Why do you need to bring out all 6
Here's,
members?
here's the
every
real
time?
question, and Anthony, you do need to kind of answer this. Will 16 end up with decent stats this season because he does what he did last season and just randomly gets 2 elites and nothing else?
And you know what? Guess what?
Or
Some people, they wish their characters can do what 16 can do. They wish. My man can do 20K all season, have 250K performances, and still look better than your characters, okay? So just keep that in mind. You keep talking.
Dodging the
All
question.
that chitter chatter.
the dodging the question.
What question? Why 16 so good? I just laid it out for the people.
All right, so if 8K is good, it means that everybody had a fantastic week.
I mean, hey, if it's a dub, that's my agenda, collecting W's.
But
And
it's
look,
not because
one
of-
and oh, right there.
Is it Tosh? Is that what's going on?
Hey, talk to me when you got to
Uh,
win, okay, bud?
Yeah, I can
Only-
definitely talk to you.
Everybody has
Only
0
you can
wins.
talk.
We're in the preseason.
I
but
count these ones. Okay.
in all honesty, like for both these teams, yeah, Resurrect Warriors may have it. You may joke that Resurrect Warriors put out 3 members. I don't think Blue did necessarily bad. It's just he was versus 17, who's
I think it's General Blue, and unfortunately that means it did bad.
Alright, I'm
He probably, the sad part is, he probably had his best play of the entire 2022 season in this match.
That is a true fact, and that is very sad.
He does the gut punch into stun into I'll shoot you, and I don't think he's ever gonna get better than that.
gut punch
That
into
was legit,
stun
though.
into ult.
Mm-hmm.
But over there on Androids, don't you guys have a form change with a certain someone?
No.
He got a little
The
more
same
suit.
form.
He went to the gym. He lifted some more weights. He got super perfect, and that's all you gotta know. He's a little different, a little bigger,
A little
a little more
different?
jacked.
A little
Well,
worse.
he's a little built different.
A little not as spammy, but more melee. Which
Mhm.
your team
Shout
definitely
out
doesn't look
to-
to be going.
I would like to shout out to our main man Tapion as well. Not on the banner, not in play. He'll get some time soon, so don't even worry
you
about
could-
that.
Could put him on the banner.
You could
Give
have
him PSA, you won't.
you could have brought him out versus Resurrected Warriors, the one who had him last year.
I don't need to do all that. That's overkill. We could have beat
Well,
him.
they
with any
might.
swap.
If Android 16's having this kind of season, I can bet you Sir Donut is gonna be like, screw it, we're blowing in.
I'm in the
Tapion.
lab, okay?
What-
I'm in the lab cooking. I'm
What
making. I'm
fucking
making-
lab do you have?
I'm
The
in
the
lab
lab.
trash stats.
Wait, what lab?
I'm in
Y'all
the
did
lab.
like barely any testing.
Join-
Hold
hey.
on. Let me check something. Yeah, your representative isn't here, my guy.
Mm-hmm.
Where's he at, huh?
Who?
Dealing with IRL stuff. I
Where's your
believe.
rep?
Listen, I love Super 17. I love all my kids. Okay,
Wait.
they're all great to me. I've
Wait.
been working in the lab on him. He's not ready yet.
Wait, your
I'm-
kids? I'm pretty sure most of them are older than you.
That's fine. Time travel, baby. Android
Time
Saga.
travel, baby.
Rewatch it. That's all I
Uh,
gotta say. I could talk about my team all day, but I assume you guys want to move on to, some okay matches, some pretty good matches. I'm not gonna lie.
now, set Sag that we can't have done it here. You'd be really happy with that 19 stats right there.
Oh yeah.
He wouldn't. We probably wouldn't hear the end of it.
Yeah, but got any other closing thoughts before we move on? I really don't.
Androids
I
15 and 0.
That's a lie.
RW did not
Anyways.
have their best character out, and it will be interesting to see if that changes. And technically, Ajirobe did do less than General Blue, so that could also be
Yeah.
something that changes.
Mhm.
Also, I'm kind of shocked that early Goku didn't do as much. I didn't really, like I said, I didn't really see this match, but just seeing his
Got
stats.
sucked by my boy 19.
Yeah, actually, I'm pretty
All
sure
that
he
heat.
tried to do his normal, and then 19 sets said no.
I would say I hope Cell and 16 actually do better. But no offense to you, Anthony. I love you, man. But no, I don't want them to.
That's fine. Competition breeds hate.
we're,
I get it.
we're all waiting for the GOAT, your actual best Super 17. Show his face.
We'll see.
Alright, but moving on to match 4, we have Hybrids versus the Boojins. And some interesting someone that's here. His name is starts with an N, ends in
You didn't know? No, he's actually a hybrid. Yeah.
Wow. What's he a hybrid of, Tosh?
He got
Since you're
wished
an expert
back.
on Nom.
And he somehow acquired Saiyan DNA. That's how he's on hybrids now.
Oh, I thought he was half man, half turban. My bad.
Half man, half
What?
turban. Okay.
I thought the turban was like a parasitic entity that was controlling the Nom body.
Okay, now you're sounding like Zao, like how he was in freaking Naruto League. Okay.
I mean, look, it's pretty tight. That's what I'm saying. Has anyone ever checked under it?
You know,
Exactly.
you know, to be
Anyways.
fair, that could be why he just needs so much water. But still, I
Thinking.
Here's what I'll say, and I have to call out my supporter for this. He went, hot damn, Kid Buu did ass this week. Motherfucker's broke, and his damage is like the second highest.
His damage is third highest in the match.
What went wrong was, and it's no fault of his own,
he didn't
as pretty much any of you guys know your character's weaknesses, and the weakness to Evil Boo is spammer that actually spams, and Teen decided to do that.
See, I'm gonna be honest, bros. Teen is looking scary to me. Anyone else feel that way?
Oh yeah, all of them are really good. All their characters. Ever since they, benched Kid Gohan and now they're putting in Nam, I think they're way more well-rounded. Shout out to hybrids for being all natural as future Gohan's eating his food. Whereas I know for a fact that Boojins have performance-enhancing candy in their system. They're not playing by the same rules.
What do you mean? Spopovich doesn't eat candy. He eats
that's what you think. Okay, I got a lot of pictures of that guy eating Laffy Taffies, Jolly Ranchers, you name it. Okay, guy's chowing down. It's gross. You got any comments, Coach of Boojins?
Yeah, we're testing AI.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't this without Kid Buu ulting?
Yeah, so still have not found one that does, but just still, like we said, messing around with different AI, and just trying to see what feels good and what doesn't. Buhan not on his normal AI of Trunks because we're just trying stuff out. Same with Spopovich. Evil Boo is still in a weird spot. He pretty much always is. So, but I mean, it's like when you look at that team from Hybrids, it's arguably their best team. I mean, Ultimate Gohan obviously over Nam makes things a lot harder, but we haven't seen Ultimate Gohan in so long, it's hard to even say if he's actually good or not.
Arguably either their best or second best team.
Yeah, I mean, biggest shout out is we got to see some of the new skins, man. You got to see the new Evil Boo, Toshiro's favorite. For those in the Discord, send him pictures of Pink Evil Boo. He loves it. He can't get enough of it.
Honestly, I think
I will block you.
Alright, never mind. Send him hyper realistic Boo then. He'd rather that apparently.
Honestly, I think my favorite of the new skins has to be Gray Kid Boo.
Yeah, he got that drip.
I prefer purple pants, but
But that's like the Walmart brand.
Bro. What are you talking about,
That's
dog?
the thrift shop.
You know what?
The thrift shop.
Kid Boo.
Yeah, it's a great
That's
value
Fenty.
Kid Boo. I don't want
That's
great
Fenty.
value Kid Boo, because great value Kid Boo is also great poo Kid Boo. He running out there like Super 17, no electric hellspheres, no nothing.
Hey, Kid Boo, I respect your drip. I understand the brands you rock. Maybe your coach is a little blind. They're not on the same tax bracket as we are, so.
Moving away from that a little bit.
Yeah, I get taxed more because I'm in North Kai.
But
don't get him started.
You get more of your Zenny back at the end of the season. I have to give it all up.
but
Just ask Tosh.
A little something that's away from normal isn't Trunks in testing normally spamming his ult, his Tapion's gift, and he didn't do that this week?
Tapion wasn't here today.
Every now and then, it happens more often. I don't think it's like all the time.
No, not all the time, but he's mostly doing it.
I don't know if he's mostly doing it. It's just there is a high chance that on his initial entry he will do it. He's got TNAI. That is the AI that does it.
I see.
We'll see you next week. I have faith.
Yeah, it's only week 1. Lots of things could change or happen that cause any of that to go completely different.
But any closing thoughts?
Both these teams are really good. They're probably going to be in North Kai next season, so look out for them.
You know, a team won't be in North Kai next season. Androids.
Rugrats.
You guys gotta work from the bottom up. You're West Kai next season. You gotta work your way up.
Why do you keep on coming after me? And I
Because
don't do nothing to you.
Listen, because South Kai's Goat Kai, okay? So we're all going to have really good records. North Kai is probably gonna fall off pretty hard. You'll be an East Kai.
All right, how
So
about this? One team from South Kai can't make it. Why is it you?
oh, it's not me. Because my team's not gonna implode like maybe some other teams will.
You know,
Unfortunately.
you say that, but it definitely could be you. Like, there's a 1 in 4 chance that it could be you.
Nah, dude. All 6 of my guys are pretty goated, so I highly doubt it.
All right, but want to move on?
Oh yeah.
All right. We're moving on to match 5, and what's this? We got an elite,
Oh.
and it's not someone you'd expect to get elite, honestly, at least to me. We got King Piccolo doing a nice 103,000.
That's the king right there. Don't miss.
Our first elite of the season.
He really don't. Wait, wasn't also the first elite for last season a Piccolo on Namek?
I believe
I
it.
don't know. Maybe Light Piccolo
Yeah.
does that thing.
That
Light
was like
Piccolo
4
didn't even
years ago,
die.
man.
Yeah, rip Jiro in his debut for the 2022 season. You can't even like diss him because
Yeah.
Shenron was in before him and also didn't do anything. So it's like, well, you
It's
can't even
tough.
be mad at Jiro when the character who should be better than him also didn't do anything.
Mhm.
But GT Goku, ult +1, did like 5 ults. If he starts hitting those things, man, he'll be elite every match.
And
Mm-hmm.
Unlike a certain android, Electric Hellsphere, you know what I'm saying?
but and you
I hear
know
like a buzzing in my ear. I don't know what that
a
is.
certain something that can happen.
Stardust
probably-
Crusader, you know.
Certain something that can happen, but might rarely happen is we could get the rare Super Saiyan 4 Goku.
Yes. One day.
One day.
I cannot wait. That will be a short 100%, even if it's only for 5 seconds.
But
That's usually the deal with them.
now Namek has all the Piccolos. By the way, they have early, they have King, and they have late Piccolo.
They also have mid Piccolo. He didn't fight this week, but he's there. You see him.
Hey, respect the
What?
name, respect the drip. His name is Nail, not Mid Piccolo.
I mean,
But
Drip
he
God
is
Nail, mid
technically-
Piccolo.
Now here's the real talk. Instead of having costume, like they can have a costume 3, right? Should we make costume 3 the no V-neck version of Piccolo, or like make it the
Ooh.
Universe 6 Piccolo?
Ooh.
I want backwards Cap learning how to drive Piccolo. That's
I don't know if that one exists.
saucy. That's saucy.
I know the other 2 exist because it was in the Budokai 4 stream, but I don't know if that one was.
Honestly, Universe 6, Namekian could be quite good to see.
That would be cool.
But
I'd be down for it.
yeah, honestly, my only thoughts are congratulations, King Piccolo and Sin and Jiro. That really were just out of their element here, and no fault
Yeah.
to either of them. King Piccolo just
This happens to
decided to pop
GT
off.
every season. They kind of struggle in the early season. They pick it up really heavily in the late season. They always make playoffs. GT way, you know.
Oh, and also GT have baby back.
They got their baby back ribs.
Yep.
All right, leave me hanging. Door, I thought you got me.
And what? I'm sorry, I'm looking at something.
You said baby back ribs.
Yeah.
Alama.
No, that's
Oh.
over. That's old meme.
All right,
meme is
dissension
Electric
in the ranks
Hellsphere.
already. The dissension in the ranks already. You hear
Electric
it, folks?
Hellsphere.
It's fun.
Oh,
Share my
legal
memes with
tag?
someone else.
Oh, legal,
No legal
tag.
tags this week?
Yeah.
Shut it.
No, that's what
Alright.
you named it. Why would I shut it?
I'm sad. I want it to happen more often. It won't though.
You know, get a better ult. What can I say? You ready to run down this next match, Destiny, or what?
I'm ready to run down this next match and win on you guys
Let's
if you're
get it.
ready.
Oh yeah, I'm all in.
All right. Well, moving on to match 6, we have Muscle versus Budokai. Look at that, Budokai's an actual target now.
Right.
But
Listen, we already talked about this. They got this thing called Default AI Yamcha. And this was one of the good 50-50 weeks. But next week, the 50-50 is going to be he does nothing.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
the horrible lifestyle they have chosen for themselves. Then again, when you look over at Muscle, Tosh and I can tell you that that is not the build that they have spent hours of our life testing
A lot of hours.
Wait for which one?
for Raccoon.
Did
They're
they-
not running that one that they put 13 or 25 different 1v1s for 7 rounds.
Against Raccoon.
So I don't even know why they did it, because they found an AI for it, didn't even take that. So I think that's just one in the back. This is their other one. I don't know.
We're not
Obviously, Big Boy
operating
Garlic
on muscle level.
coming over from Cinema, and he's still fighting for Cinema. Trunks out here on his meme build. They're hoping he does a 40k ult. And I just don't know what to expect from Devilman. We haven't seen him since 2020, and he was kind of rough back then. So when you have Vegito popping off, and nobody on muscle it just makes it harder. So it'll be interesting.
Yep.
It's hard to say again preseason,
Oh.
but I think they got the lucky coin flip on the Yamchurd today.
Hmm. I love Muscle, man, but Muscle, your lineup today, you look like the Little Rascals. It was kind of a mess, but I have faith. You have Trunks, 13, and Mr. Horseman over there. They are solid characters that can carry you. Same with Garlic. Before he transforms, I think he's like top 10 spammer at least. So, this match,
When
don't
he
get too
wants.
frustrated about it.
When he wants.
What happened?
I said when he wants to.
Yeah, when he wants, yeah. He's like 17 in that way. Sometimes they know what B2s are. Sometimes they just
And
want to punch it.
I think if it was the other 50% of the default AI Yamcha, maybe Raccoon could have done better. Because to a little bit of credit to Raccoon, he did start out with one less health bar.
One less bar. Yeah.
So he was running Ultra Divine Water for.
Mm-hmm.
And
Which
for
Wait.
those who don't know about that, basically it takes away 10k of your health, so 1 bar, but it gives you a +1 to all stats. So what was Raccoon's build?
attack +2, defense -1, ultra divine water, master throw, and something else.
So he
Probably
was
like
basically have
He's
an
attack
attack
+1.
+3.
Yeah,
What,
you like
Ultra
attack +1 or attack +2, Ultra Divine Water. I think he was attack +1, Ultra Divine Water, Quick Fast, Master Throw.
Master
So he's
Throw,
literally
yeah.
just like attack +2, super +1, key +1, defense +3.
Yeah.
But you can
Because
say it was
he has
attack
an
+3
innate-
because of Quick Fast. He is an innate +2.
Stats are nice, but health, I think, is greater in terms of overall. But hopefully the build works out for him, and if not, they have a backup. Good job, Budokai. Vegito's really popping off, like in Cyborg Tao. And 18, we all know she's really good. She's pretty goated.
But they
She's
they
mad,
also got that Videl in the back. So,
True. Hopefully she doesn't take an electric Hellsphere. I see that in her future.
Yeah,
I'm
you sure
not
about
gonna
that?
spoil. Not gonna spoil. I got the script for DBZ League, and I'm just saying, I think Videl might catch an electric Hellsphere in her
Source
future.
win.
I can't tell my sources, sorry. Not in the
Alright,
public.
Well-
so yeah, we're kicking Anthony out
Uh,
and everything because he's not supposed to have that script. Anyways,
no, he
Go
got
ahead.
he got a faulty script.
I bring the heat, man. I'm caliente, okay? I know the real scoops.
We got anything more to say on this one?
Nah, fuck him.
Let's
Okay.
get on with it. Ready to
This
see
is the new
Budokai.
rough capsule
Earthquake.
cast. We say what we want when we want.
Yeah. Fuck the
Alright.
rule.
Moving on, we have match 7 and Merc Tao coming back out again for another season in a row with that 80k. Not to knock Sentai's other members, Sandman doing a nice 40,000 with Jace doing 50. But it's kind of hard to outperform the Tao when Tao gets going, in my opinion.
It's weird seeing Burger only doing around 2k.
Mm-hmm. Someone's got to do it, When everyone does
And-
good, someone's got to be the worst.
And looking at some banners here, there's a certain someone that wasn't here last season that is here now.
Sure, yeah.
So I'm not talking about that bald piece of crap. The bald piece of crap in this match beat Birder, and he won the bald battle. But that was kind of 50-50. I mean, you just have two kind of melee strong characters. I know one's on tech, one's on defense too, but still, you know, you're just expecting they're both melee focused. Who's going to do it? And I think Birder needed to come out with his multi-orb attack, and he just like never used it. In fact, he just didn't kind of do anything. He just kind of was very he was definitely like staring into space more often than not, unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, overall from Sentai, you gotta be impressed that they got Saiyaman functioning, and of course Merc Tao holding it down for them. But I mean, EDZD, they didn't have Mid Vegeta, and both Gokus had an okay week, and we know they have incredibly high scaling. So
Neither
yeah,
of
I mean,
these
it's
teams
just can
showed too much
Sentai
weakness.
hold out? Can they keep doing what they did this week? Because we know Saiyawoman and Saiyaman are basically the definition of volatility, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
Jiren's an unknown factor. He's literally had 0 matches in the league. He wasn't
He's
in TOP,
charging.
so there's
He's
literally
medicating.
been no matches outside of 4v4s, and those you can't even fully take. So, you know, ED being the same thing this season as they were last, and they made it to playoffs and had a very strong run, you got to give them a lot more credit. So
Oh
I
yeah.
think Sentai's that of the teams in South Kai, they are probably the like the team with the biggest wild factor, because they are the team that's probably changed the most, and it's not even purely off like just normal team stuff. Getting a whole new character with 0 of anything. You know, that's like if Janemba had never been in the league and just was added. Like,
Mm.
who knows?
It's a
He
crazy
can
ad
look
for
really
sure.
good, but he could be bad. But we have no clue, right? Like,
He-
what do you
Yeah.
do? What do you have with that? He's
I'm,
just
he-
here now.
I'm excited for Sentai. I have such faith in them. I hope they make a deep playoff run. Unfortunately, they might lose to us. And if they beat us, that would make me actually happy because I still root for Sentai. I want them to have good things. See, I can be nice.
Yeah,
I
okay.
like them.
but I don't really have anything else on this match.
Just wanna
Edie's
see-
very good. They're
Yeah.
gonna be good this season too.
Honestly, I hope they make it super far in the playoffs. Potentially a bowl. Who knows?
Earth Defenders or Sentai or both.
Could be both. Could be not. Who knows?
Only I do because I have the script.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I don't know if your scripts for the season or the preseason, my guy. I haven't gotten done writing about my epic tragedy of a bowl win this year. So
we
you
haven't.
gotta
We
wait a little longer.
haven't. We haven't started talking about the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise.
Oh man, Star Wars
Darth
talk.
Boo, the demise,
Yeah.
requires 3
Ooh.
monsters to tribute summon.
I know Destiny's eager to get to his match, so I think we should head over there.
All right, so the final match, nothing interesting happened. Tier list time.
Yeah,
Oh.
Hercule did really good that match, right, guys? Dirk performed
Yeah,
really
Tosh,
well.
tell me about your favorite moment from this match. What do you think could be a short from it?
I don't remember. I tell
Yeah,
this
boring
one,
match. Like I
don't
said,
remember
moving
the
on.
majority of the matches.
Oh, that's
He
tragic.
didn't even use the in the car excuse this time. He just said he didn't remember.
He just said he didn't care.
I
That's
don't-
He
crazy.
just didn't care this time.
Okay. Stop putting words in my mouth. I don't remember majority of the matches.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You're a very good guest, Tosh. I hope you're on every week.
Oh wow. I feel some shade.
But,
I really feel some shade coming.
It's all love.
Lies and
I guess letting you guys talk before I wanted to say my piece really did its work, huh?
Actually, I'm kidding. Go ahead, Destiny.
Oh no, like I was gonna let you guys talk because I wanted to.
No, I
Get
want to
your
hear your
opinions out of
thoughts,
it.
man. You
I'm
looked
just
at this
glad
match
that
with a
you guys
microscope.
beat Dirt. It's
Mhm.
nothing. Well, I just don't. I like Dirt, but at the same time, I don't specifically only because Hercule. And I'm
Dirt,
fine
Dirt.
as you beat Hercule. That's great and everything, and I'm glad you guys beat. So good job.
I mean, when you look at the numbers for this week, it's really surprising that Derp lost this.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody
Oh,
on their
yeah.
team did 50K and they still didn't win. It's like, what the hell happened? Just cinema things, I guess. They finally decided to unlock the hidden potential of their characters. They all got touched by a Kami Guru, or maybe Android 19.
Wait, I can tell you guys on the cinema front, at least for one of our characters, we decided to unlock his potential. Finally, give him a certain something he's been missing with for the last 2
Is
seasons.
that Dr. Broly, Mr. Broly, or is that Breakfast Club Zangaya? I can't tell. Who are you talking about?
No, it's called It's called Gogeta,
Or is
and
it
we
Jaws Jane? Or
it's Gogeta, and we decided to
Yes.
give him healing.
I'm asking, who are you talking about, Dustin?
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
it team?
yeah. I was literally getting there. You interrupted me.
Oh, all right. Well, guys, he's Capsule Cast.
All right, man, he's fired.
Get him out of here.
I'm
Get
trying
someone
to talk.
respectable in here.
Yes, and I was still trying to talk.
I know.
Who
but-
respects the rules of this nation. You gotta dump on androids and you can't be on here. It's just,
I
you
know
signed up for
Janemba's
that.
kind of mesmerizing, but you gotta talk too, Dustin. Come on, give me some stats on your team.
Yeah, I was, and you were literally interrupted that.
Literally speaking.
But yeah, we got Gogeta working. Be a pretty big threat this season, I believe. Fasha, actually, I'm surprised no one really pointed that out, but we gave her a Broly's ring. No, it's not really.
Give her Broly's ring.
not
Any
really too-
particular reason why? You worried she's gonna turn ape in the
there-
non-night map? Or?
There's a lot more away matches that we have this season that have night maps on them. But
Oh,
she
what's
won-
wrong with Ape Fasha?
She's necessarily worse than regular Fasha.
I don't think so. I think her B2s are far better.
She can't
And
hit.
her ult looks cooler.
Yeah, she can't hit an alt versus an ape, even though she is an ape.
Do they not work on regular characters?
What? Her?
It does
Or,
work on regular characters. but
I'm
it's
talking
still
about ape versus
giant.
ape.
Oh, yeah, that's only one team that has apes. You're fine.
Yeah, and we're not also the only
No,
team that
it's-
has a
there's
giant.
two.
Oh,
Royals
yeah.
has
Well, Royals.
King Vegeta and Slug.
If you're worried about
Harrigan.
Tapion, you should worry about the rest of my team that beats you before Tapion even gets in the match.
We weren't even worried about that,
Oh, you should be, but you know,
But
might be an error on your
yeah, honestly, I'm a bit surprised we didn't lose this one. But you know, my boys, Gogeta and Jane, they got my back. Fasha took care of Hercule, which was very surprising actually. He has Power Body, Max Power, and False Courage. Two of Fasha's biggest counters. So yeah.
Okay.
Huh?
Instant transmission.
Yeah,
That is the short, the instant transmission, and he gets punched in the face. That's the
Yeah.
short. Flip it, ship it, we're done.
There you
Yeah.
go. Go submit it, Anthony. That's your job now.
and,
Something to do
and,
on this end.
and you're the one that
Do it right now. Pull it up in
and-
another tab.
I'm in the
and
metaverse. I'm already on it, dude. I'm logged
Okay.
in. I'm jacked in.
you know, this is my match. I don't really have a lot to say of it. It was just
Nah,
Yes,
it's
of
alright.
course.
it was just a match, and it's like, honestly, really, it's just we improved Gogeta, and everyone else really stayed the same.
Just another day for South Kai Goat Kai. I get you. You don't need to talk too much about it, Destiny. I get it.
And don't worry, we're going to get to it, Nick. We're going to get to it in a couple slides next week.
Oh yeah.
But shall we get moving to
Mm-hmm.
All right, moving on. We have new slide technically with a tier list and the what I like to call the tiers for the top of stats. We have Z tier for our elites, and for our 80k to 99ks we have S tiers. But
This is a horrible tier list. Anthony, we should shun this tier list. Look at the 10k range. We should shun this tier list.
Listen, it was a rough week
Listen,
for a lot of characters.
This is a snapshot in time.
Hey, well, hey,
It means nothing.
what? Hey, oh, no,
Tosh,
no.
you should be on our side, bro. You're fucking half
I'm
your team's in the bottom.
Look at Cell's son right
okay.
there.
Okay,
He's
listen,
crying.
listen. The fusions.
Sorry,
the fuse,
sorry,
fusees are there.
3/4 of your team are down there, motherfucker. You
Listen,
should
the
be with us.
fusees are there.
No.
Really, Goten
Not
should be
Cell
up in the
Junior's
50,
under them though.
in the 50K, and Trunks should be in the 40K. Gotenks is in the 50K range when he should
Yeah.
actually be.
You know, if we had Android's coach, I'd say he'd be the reverse because his GOAT Android 19 is in the 60K.
I do like that we are at the beginning, the top, and at the bottom. It's a nice little spread we got going on in Android. You'll
Yeah.
like to see it.
But you know,
My team's relatively spread. But we don't have someone quite.
Oh
on the
yeah,
top.
you got some hitters up
It
there.
is a weird top though. King Vegeta and King
It's-
Piccolo really holding it out up there for now. We'll see how long they can hold that spot.
yeah.
It could be all downhill from here,
I
and
love
16 could
19
just be
GT
joshing
Goku
down
and
there.
Nappa.
Well,
I want to see.
what a weird team to see. That 0.1 to 10K could literally be its own team in this league and probably be a decent team. Is the sad part.
I want to see the buddy cop movie of Nappa and GT Goku, and they gotta fight 19. That's a fun tier list right there.
Hey, at least that time, Goku won't have a heart attack this time. You know.
Yeah. I also like Neo Vals, Krillin, Fasha, and Aurelie on the tier under them. I'm liking it. Frieza and his soldiers under.
Hey, Gohan was never a soldier. What the fuck? Gohan is stronger
I
than Frieza
mean,
at this point. What do you mean?
I'm okay. I mean, in the new movie, Gohan's gonna be Neo to Frieza. That's all I'm saying. Little spoiler for you. You'll see it when you see it.
I thought the movie was all androids,
It is. Mecha Frieza comes back. Come on.
but Frieza didn't die though.
It's an alternate timeline. I know Dragon Ball pretty well.
Of course, every time the androids have to get mentioned, it's always time travel.
Listen. Time travel's the best thing that happened to DBZ. Look at Xenoverse, guys. Don't we all love that game? So you're just hating, okay? I love being a lady boo, okay?
Anyone
My
else just
favorite-
picture Frieza with hits?
They must
Oh.
never know.
You got any more thoughts on this tier list?
The
think
fact
it's
that
fun.
my boy Turles is with Teen Gohan, Frieza, and Bardock. That's about it.
Yeah, dude.
My man, he
I mean, not your man anymore. You gave up. on him.
no. He's still my
Yeah.
man. Kaiju promised me.
If I get shit about Jiro, you're getting it about Turles. That's all
Okay,
I'm gonna say.
okay. First
Hey,
off, I think your first mistake is saying Kaiju promised you something.
I'm not.
We've learned from the free. I want to let you get to your point before you correct me if I'm wrong. But like, we learned from free agent bidding not to trust a single person on other team.
No. They promised me to at least take some good care of Turles. This is where it's going. I'm loving it. McLoving it.
Don't trust anybody bidding time. If you're in the Discord, you know what we're talking about.
No, it wasn't about bidding. It was just about taking care of a character. Come on.
Alright.
But anyway, shall we get moving?
Oh, shout out to Fiora for making the tier list. If you made
Yeah,
it
yeah,
this
shout
far,
out.
shout out him.
If you're watching, if you're not, don't worry about it. They'll be posted. Another reason to join the Discord.
Oh.
Stuff like this tier list, and people make power rankings and all kinds of stuff in the chat all the time. So if you want to be a part of those discussions, you will definitely need to join in on that.
Oh yeah.
But shall we get moving?
Yes,
you want.
sir.
I don't know.
Alright.
Tosh?
Yeah, I'm good.
Roche? You want to talk? You're with us today. You're allowed to
Roshiro?
talk. It's okay.
I have
Yoshimo?
been talking.
It's all right.
What
They
do you
support the
mean?
Rugrats, but you don't have to be a Rugrat. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Ooh,
saying?
you don't need to be
You know
told
what
what
I'm
to
saying?
do.
You know what we're saying?
Mm.
But yeah, moving
Are you
on.
seeing this?
We got the finale of this cast. We have our predictions. Don't worry about the
Let's
stuff down below
go.
just yet. So for preseason week 2, match 1, we have ED versus Cold. I think I'm gonna have to give it to ED, because well, for all we know, we don't know who's coming in We don't know who's going to be out. But if ED performs how they did this week, I just think Cold will not have the stuff to bring them down.
I would have
All
to
right, so
actually
here's how we
oh.
doing it. ED, Boojins. If RW
Go.
brings in and Vegeta, if not Cinema, Royals, especially if they bring in Majin Vegeta. If not, maybe got to get Royals. Muscle, because no, if there's no Electric Hellsphere, androids have no chance. But there's an Electric Hellsphere, they have a chance. Rugrats, Namek, and hybrids.
I just like the freaking question mark at the end.
Nah.
You sound so
What?
unsure.
Alright.
Well, I don't know.
Destiny,
Jiren
bust them out,
is such
Destiny.
an unknown factor, my guy. You're
Yeah,
adding zeros into an equation and I don't know where the zeros
You're
go. Are they in
adding
the front or the
zeros
back?
into an equation that, like,
Are
doesn't
they in the
exist.
front or are they in the back?
And it's like, the equation doesn't exist yet.
All right, let's get it. Destiny, run them out.
Alright. AD, Illusions, of course, Cinema, Gago Kaiju, Muscle, there's no Electric Hellsphere, I already know for a fact, don't even tell me, Anthony. Rugrats, Namek, and Hybrids.
Tosh, let's get them. Run them through.
Cold, Bujins, Cinema. Depending on if they bring in Majin Vegeta, but I'm gonna go Kaiju for now. Androids, Rugrats, obviously. Even we're not doing fusions this week, so I'm gonna go with Sentai.
All right, changing it to Derp then.
Wow. And then I gotta go hybrids.
All right.
Actually, no, I'm switching. Budokai.
Ah,
Okay.
the flip flopper.
Last but not least, I say Cold. Shout out X-Mac. We love Cold Coach. Boojins, easy, they're pink. Cinema, South Kai Goat Kai, Kaiju, same reason. Androids, easy, free win. No offense, Muscle, love y'all.
Wow.
I'll say Rugrats, Sentai Goat Kai, and Hybrids easily. Is that good?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Mhm.
Cat, now your turn. In the comments down below, give us your rundown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When there's 0 comments next week, I'm calling you guys out.
Hey,
We're gonna
can't
beat
can't,
you up,
can't
take your
improve the
good
cast
shit,
if there's no opinions.
Everybody complains we don't respond to comments. Then you guys don't, but give us comments. What are your
If you
predictions? What you
comment, I'll
guys
give
think?
you.
Was there any
you
moments
comment,
you guys think were highlights this week? Let me know in
Were-
the comments down below.
Were there any moments you think that we just missed, or did you think there's a moment that we should have just done? Who knows? But anyway,
Smash that like button.
yeah, smash that like button. Subscribe.
Ping that dong, ping that bell.
We recently reached what was it, 1,000 subscribers on?
Yep,
Yes,
and
sir.
we are like literally in the past day or two, we almost got 40 subs and everything. We've been
We're in the
growing
trenches
ever
right now.
since.
Hit up the Discord,
So
Twitter,
yeah, just
TikTok.
go ahead and
Yeah.
sub
Okay.
to us even more.
Listen, man, the TikTok's on fire. And if you want more good TikToks, you gotta join in on that action.
Join your favorite team. Get in the discussion. We love y'all.
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe you'll make a very big impact on your team. Who knows? But yeah, check out the links to the Discord, website, Twitter. Get some pristine TikToks. They'll all be in the description down below. With that, I've been your host, Destiny, with my co-hosts here and guests. Say your names, please.
Bye.
No,
Yeah.
Anthony, say your fucking name.
Then, if you don't know who it is, it's El Caliente Anthony, spiciest takes in DBZ League.
Okay,
You know.
shut up. It's
The
just
second
Anthony.
best Anthony in the league.
Yeah, we all know
Because
the
your
We'll
number
have a
one
fight
is
about
here.
that.
Oh, God.
And apparently the forgotten guest, Toshiro. I'm not letting that go. Destiny.
The forgotten one. He'll be in every cast, but none at the same time. You guys will have to listen for his breathing.
Don't worry, you have to carry me on Apex.
No.
I had
Uh-huh.
something to do with you. Come on.
Respond to my memes, Tosh.
No. All right.
All right. But with that, this has been the first Capsule Cast of the season, and we'll be seeing you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.